towing the slab in today's game. Anthony Kay. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
The 0-1. Late with the swing there. Kay, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. On a line, and there's a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yandy Diaz stands in now and watches strike one.
Low ball.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Runner on the go. In the air to left center. He makes the grab.
Batting third.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Yandy Diaz. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. Out of the corner for a strike, 0-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2 on, 1 out. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Rays strand back here on the south side. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepiot. What should we keep an eye on here? So up now for Chicago, Sam Antonacci, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Vargas matched a homer in his last game. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
At the plate, Munetaka Murakami. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We head to the second on the south side. Here on the south side, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Chicago White Sox have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they are definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game. What I want to see now is how they maintain it. Every team deals with setbacks, but great teams find a way to keep on winning.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. Right through there for a strike. Bunting for a hit. Mydrov. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Man at first, one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Mydrov fired to second, on to first, double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Montgomery launched a homer in his most recent game.
Here.
The 0-1. There's a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Struck him out looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Chase Mydrov will hit next. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Heck one.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a
That missed.
fastball
That's a ball.
zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Top of the third, no score. That's ripped into the outfield. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away. Yandy Diaz now.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front.
Runner on the go. And he can't come up with it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Runner and score.
Base hit into the outfield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just a...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Simpson under it. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Junior Caminero.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Sliced hard but foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
0-1 down. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The White Sox up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And that one hammered That's going back. Back some more. Up onto the patio and out of here. Jake Fraley launches one. Home run number 5 on the season.
Hut!
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Welcome back.
And
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so
The
far.
shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
You know, these
That's a
White
ball.
Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
This one belted deep left field on its way. Gone. A solo shot, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
So 2 down. Now Austin Hayes. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. We're headed to the... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
One!
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the grab. Richie Palacios, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run. Here's a 1-1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 2-2.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Bouncer to second. That ends the inning. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Up the middle. And it drops in. And a man aboard.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him out.
Runner takes off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. Ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Would have let off that pitch down.
Runner on the move again. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Go-ahead run on base. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And a foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. He's trying for third. And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Runner takes off. And that is out of play. The Rays trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Through the third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. That's towards center. Acuna gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's no doubt he saw that pitch very well out of the hand.
That's the ball.
He
Outside.
knew exactly what to do with it. Stayed back and drove it the other way into the alley to one-hop the wall, and that was just excellent.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Rays with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 0-2.
His
That
understanding
missed.
of the
That's the
strike
ball.
zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Little chopper rolls foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Mullins on the move. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
And with all that success on the first pitch, I'm surprised they haven't made an adjustment on the mound. Clearly, they need to start mixing it up and start making better pitches to start the at-bat.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Rips that one to right. 2 down. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3. Here on the south side, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. New pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Newcomb, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one away.
You don't need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he barehands it.
What a play right there. Drop down, just a beautiful bunt. And maybe caught the defense by surprise a little bit, but now the go-ahead run is on at first, and that could be huge.
0-1. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Line drive. Fair ball. In comes the run from second. And they take the lead in the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. Tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season. Now here is Yandy Diaz. In the air, center field. Acuna under it, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroth.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins moving under it. And there's 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 2 for 2.
Luis Angel Acuna.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This to 3rd. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at right field. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. 3rd home run of the season. That one ripped but foul. The 0-1. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, shortstop, number 7.
On the ground, Montgomery. Off balance beat, there's one.
Get up.
A double play that was. Inning over. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Liner. And
Open the fence, that's a ground rule
as it
double.
hops the wall and foul ground. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sam Antonacci will hit next. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate.
He's in there, he's safe.
It's a 3-run game, 6-3. First pitch way inside a fastball. One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Man at second. That misses, and the count's full. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Murakami swings through it for strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Antonacci over at second, 1 down. Up the middle, Palacios throws to first in time. That's it out.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a back here on the south side. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Richie Palacios. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. Montgomery. 1 at second. And that's 2. 5, 6, and 7 to lead things off. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Griffin Jax.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
To the right side. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidron. He's already homered in this game. And First offering is fouled off. Misses the sweeper. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch swinging.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Jax is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.